Hello, crew. How are we? It's awesome to be live with you today. You may notice that I don't sort of sound 100%. I'm completely fine. I'm just losing my voice. I'm not sure if any of you noticed on my last live on the weekend, I didn't look particularly good, or hopefully you didn't notice, but yeah, just coming down with something on my chest, and it's just manifesting itself in my voice. So I feel fine. I just sound a lot worse than I am. Just something that needs to pass in the next couple of days. So excuse my voice, guys. I'm just going to sound a bit croaky for the next couple of days until I get this awful stuff off my chest. But nonetheless, it's awesome to be with you. And I love this live of the week, because this is my first live of the week where I talk about something to do with personal growth, something to do with personal development, something to make your brain tick. And today is that day. So what I want to talk about today is opportunities you may be missing because of something that you're doing. So there may be opportunities in front of your face. There may be opportunities that are staring you like right here, and you're missing them because of something that you're doing. So that's what I want to talk about today. Okay, so please bear with me with my wonderful voice here. But yeah, I hope to get through this content okay without annoying you too much with my voice. If we've not met before, my name is Helen Martin, and I'm your online crew captain. So I am here at service to our awesome online crew community here of entrepreneurs, home-based business owners, direct sellers, those in network marketing, etc. And we are learning to leverage social media to build our business with modern online strategies. So the last thing any of us want to do is to sort of chase business, like chase family and friends to join us in our business. We truly want to attract people to us through what we do online. So that's a combination of branding, social media strategies, attraction marketing, lead generation, all those kind of things, what you do online. So that's what we sort of talk about here. But at the beginning of every week, which is today, I talk about something to do with personal growth, because I'm not kidding you guys. There's no strategy or particular funnel or a Facebook ad that is going to make you successful. There's no one shiny object that is going to make you successful online. It all comes down to you. If things are not working for you, if your business is not where you want it to be, it comes down to you. You are either attracting or not attracting success to yourself by the way that you think. And seriously, you change your thoughts, you can absolutely change your life. And I want to give you an example on this training today of how powerful our thoughts are. And this is the stuff that you should be thinking about all the time. Because as I said, it's not an online funnel. It's not something in the algorithm that you can take advantage of. It's not always what you're posting. It's you guys. You are the difference as to whether you are successful or whether you are not in the way that you think, because the way that you think will dictate what actions you take, and what actions you do or don't take will determine whether you're successful or not. It's really as simple as that, but it's far from simple. Do you agree with that? Like, we know that on the surface. Like, if you change your thoughts, you change your life. Yeah, it makes sense. But to actually put it into action and to make a difference, it's a whole different ballgame. So who do we have with us here live? We have Gloria on. How are you, Gloria? Oh, she's written fish, palm tree. She's got the emojis but written. I'll explain the emojis in a minute when I see someone else using them. Hello, Heather. Good to see you on. Hello, Matthew. Lovely to see you here. Hello, Mel. How's things? Happy New Year to everyone if we missed that. Hi, Olive. How are you? Oh, Mel had all the emojis. So the palm tree is for our community. The little fish is for my free Facebook group, which you may be watching from. I'm broadcasting on my business page and in my free group at the same time. So the fish is for my free group. The cruise ship is for where's my little cruise ship, is for my private coaching community, which Mel is a member of, and also a life member of, which is the Anchor. This cruise ship, one day, guys, we are getting on this and we are meeting up in person for sure. Hello, Edith. How are you? Hello, Janet. Good to see you on. Hope you get better soon. Thank you. My bark is worse than my bite. Like, I actually don't feel sick. I do feel a bit chesty and I've got a very sore throat, but I've done a lot of coaching calls in the last couple of days as well, so that hasn't helped. Hey, Monica, how are you? Hello, Cynthia. Good to see you on. We've got Jan here as well. Judy and Bob. You sound like you have a sore throat. It is a little bit sore. A lot of talking. And Mel likes the sound of my voice, that nice husky voice, Mel. Yeah. Shauna, how are you? Emma, how are you? Susan, good to see you guys all jumping on. We've got Helen as well. Hello, Helen Elix. What did you say there, Carol? You sound sexy, husky. Thank you very much. Kimberly from Canada. We got Crystal. Hello, gorgeous yourself. We got Robin. The only problem is I'm going to start coughing soon. I don't like it when people bash other people. We all do different things. I love being part of your group, and I don't like it when people bash you. Who's bashing me? I hope no one's bashing me. Hello, Mary. How are you? From the smoke, maybe. It's not helping, Gloria. You should see our town. Maybe I'll put a photo up in a moment. We are covered in smoke. The whole town, if any of you know my usual view, I can see the whole town and the ocean. I can't see the ocean today. We are covered in smoke. So the smoke wouldn't be helping. It's just, I don't know if you've been following along over the weekend and the last few days. Kangaroo Island, one of our islands here, was a quarter of the whole island was burnt. So a lot of the smoke that we're getting here is, coming over from the island. Like, it's just, our country's on fire. So please, again, pray and give your thoughts for rain and for the people in our country that are being evacuated from their towns, and there's just awful, devastating things going on. So yeah, the smoke definitely isn't helping. But I feel privileged that my house is still standing. I'm alive. My kids and my family are alive. There's a lot of people in Australia that are not so lucky. So we just keep praying for them. Absolutely. So let's talk about this thing of you may be missing opportunities. Have you ever sort of felt like in your gut, or after the fact, that there was something right in front of you and you missed the opportunity? Or something was in front of you and you're just so skeptical, or you're overthinking things and you didn't take the opportunity and now you're kicking yourself for it. Things like that. There is this thing, and this is not from me. There's two people that I listen to a lot. And one of those you guys might be aware of is Mel Robbins, who wrote the 5-second rule, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do it anyway. So I listen to Mel a lot. And there's an Australian guy that I listen to that some of you may not be aware of, but he's made multiple millions on social media. He's dyslexic and a little bit eccentric, but so smart. And usually what comes out of his mouth is very, very cluey and knowledgeable. And I learn a lot from and his name is Kerwin Ray, Australian guy. And this is something that I learned from him. And I'll give you an example to put this into perspective. So have you ever gone to your kitchen cupboard and you're looking for something? It might be the salt or the pepper or the sauce or something. My husband does this all the time. And he's looking at the shelf and he's like, where's the sauce or where's the salt? It's hidden. I can't find it. And then the wife comes into sorry, fellas. I often say to my husband, did you have a man look? And then I'll come in straight after him. There it is, right there on the shelf. It's it's right here. And he's like, I swear it wasn't there. I just looked it wasn't there. And it's honey, it was there. That's actually a thing, guys. When you are looking, but you miss something sort of immediately, or you think something's missing and your subconscious tells you it's not there. So when that kind of thing happens, you go into a cupboard, can't see something straight away, and you subconsciously sort of say to yourself, it's not there. So the source isn't there. The salt's not there. So your brain actually goes into action in telling you it's actually not there. So you can't see it, even though it's right in front of you. You're looking for your car keys, something like that. They're right in front of you, but you're like, I can't find my car keys. You are telling yourself, I can't find my car keys. So what does your subconscious do? It won't let you find your car keys. This is actually a thing. Kerwin explains it as it's called what's it called? Let me just check my notes here. Scotoma. Have you heard of a scotoma before? So a scotoma is something that you psychologically induce a blind spot. So through what you think, your thoughts, you psychologically induce a blind spot. Something is there, but you just can't see it because you've already told yourself you can't see it. My point here and why I raise this, guys, is what you tell yourself is far more powerful than what you think. And you can create psychologically induced blind spots to something that you tell yourself consistently about something that you can't find, not working, don't have enough of, like money. Something is hard. If you tell yourself like your business is hard, it's hard to find customers, it's hard to make my Facebook ad work, it's hard to do this, I can't earn enough money. If you continually tell yourself these things, you psychologically induce blind spots to these things. This is a thing. Did you know this, that this is a thing? Have you ever experienced looking in the cupboard for something, telling yourself, it's not there, I can't find it, it's not there. Somebody comes in 2 seconds after you and goes, there it is. And it was right there in front of you. And like, how did I not see that? Like my husband does it all the time. But we have this thing where we psychologically, almost like a hypnosis, we tell ourselves something's not there. Why I'm mentioning this, and this is important to you, is because what you tell yourself will play out in reality, and you will miss seeing things. You will miss opportunities. You will miss connections. You will miss relationships. You'll miss building something with somebody online. You will miss an opportunity to learn something new because you tell, oh, that won't work. You're already skeptical and you're going, oh, that won't work. So you miss the opportunity of learning something that could actually work. Do you get my drift here? What you tell yourself is what will play out in reality. You know this. I know you know this. This is often said, what you focus on, you get more of. But this is actually a thing called, scotoma, which is a psychologically induced blind spot. As to what you tell your brain, you create blind spots in life. You'll create blind spots to money, relationships, mentorship, training, learning something that could actually help your business move forward because you're saying things to like, oh, I don't think that'll work. Or no, that's just too hard. So you tell yourself that, so it will be too hard, so you miss an opportunity that's right in front of you that could be a perfect solution. Do you get where I'm coming from? Your thoughts are everything. It's not the Facebook ad. It's not the perfect funnel. It's not the latest trick or social media strategy or whatever it is. It's what you think about every single day. It's what you tell yourself about what's possible for you and what's not. And if you tell yourself over and over again that things are hard, that won't work, or it probably won't work for me, or I'm not good enough, or I don't have the right personality to go live, I don't have enough charisma to go live, life is hard, my family's hard, my friends are hard, life's hard, making money is hard. If you tell yourself those things, guess what? You will psychologically induce those things to exactly happen for you. So we always need to be retraining our brain to make things possible for ourselves. Thank our brain for the initial thought. Go, thank you for the skepticism. Thank you for the fact that you know, my brain is thinking that, but I choose not to believe that. I choose not to believe that I can't make money, that this business can't be easy, or that, you know, I'm not saying that building a business online is easy, but that you can't see opportunities, those kind of things. Do you get where I'm coming from? What you tell yourself is what your reality will play out. And I know you've heard this before. This is not new. But I didn't know anything about a scotoma before. I didn't know anything about a psychologically induced blind spot, which is what a scotoma is. And if you think about it, these things do happen. It's almost like, have you heard of RAS, the reticular activation system? And you start thinking about yellow cars, and then suddenly all you see on the road is yellow cars. Or for me, about a year ago, I had a dream about something. It was something that was going on at the time, and I woke up in the middle of the night and my alarm clock said 333. Any of you tuned into numbers? So I woke up and it was 333, and I thought, that's weird. That's like just in the middle of the night, I'm waking up and my alarm clock said 333. Ever since then, from about a year ago, all I see now in front of me all the time is triple numbers, like or 1111, 111, 222, 333, 444, 555. I see them all the time. So it's like your reticular activation system, which is a thing. If once it's on your radar, you see it all the time. You think about yellow cars, you'll start seeing yellow cars on the road all the time. So this is another indication, guys, that what you think about, what you're in tune to, you see more of. So you will see opportunities when you're in tune to it. You will miss opportunities when you think in the reverse. You think in the negative. You continually tell yourself that things are hard. Things are only hard if you tell yourself they're hard. So talk yourself out of saying that things are hard. Make 2020 a year of different thought processes, because this is not something that you can just flick a switch, guys. This takes years of practice. So start now. And why I talk about this stuff once a week is because you need to have a level of awareness around how our brain works, because that's what's going to make a massive difference to you overcoming major challenges that you've had all your life. You may have had major obstacles all your life. Does it define you? Only if you let it. So if you say thank you to the world, thank you for my challenges. My challenges don't define me. They are lessons that I've learned to equip me for what I'm going to do moving forward. So get out of my way. I'm thinking differently in 2020, and I'm going to make it happen. It's up to you how you think, guys. And if you give in to negative thoughts, if you give in to things are hard, not having a good day today, I feel like crap today, it's okay. Go back to John Maxwell theory. If you need to sulk, cry, get angry, do whatever it is you need to do it for 24 hours, but get over yourself and start thinking differently. Do not wallow in any emotion for any more than 24 hours. Otherwise, you're choosing to stay in a bad place. Okay? So it's all up to you. Retrain your brain to move towards the positive before you are being self-critical. We've all got a little voice. I listened to something, just another quick example. I listened to something of Mel Robbins the other day, and she was saying, I am the creator of courses to do with positive thinking and life skills and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do it anyway, and all the rest of it. She said, don't think for a minute that I don't have negative thoughts. She said, it happens to me all the time. So her example was she does yoga. And so she always gets to the yoga studio like 1 minute before, on time, or 1 minute late. She said, I've got about a 3-minute window of when I arrive. So she was taking her son somewhere and she was like 45 minutes early. So it just happened to be that she was at this yoga class way early. So she got there and the doors were closed because it was early in the morning. And so the studio wasn't even open yet. And she said her brain told her without any without any thought, it was just a subconscious thing, ditch the yoga, go home. So her point was, I teach and live and breathe and inspire hundreds of thousands of people around the world to think positively and all that kind of stuff. But she said, there I was, my brain instantly went, go home, don't worry about yoga. So her point was, my brain is already tricking me and talking me out of something that I know is good for me. Yoga is good for her. She bought a notebook because she knew she was going to be early so she could jot down some notes while she was waiting for the class. She was already prepared for the fact that she was early. But without even thinking about it, her brain said, ditch the class, go home. Now, she told herself, oh, hang on a minute. No, I don't want to go home. Yoga's good for me. I need to get these notes down. I've got half an hour or so to plan my day in my notebook, and I'm going to do the yoga. So she told her brain, thank you very much for the negativity, but piss off. Basically, she said a much more rude word than that, by the way. But I highlight that to you because we are always going to have negative thoughts. They're always going to creep in, whether you're Mel Robbins or Helen Martin or whoever you are. Negative thoughts are always going to be there. But don't let them stay there, guys. Have enough knowledge and awareness to say to your brain, thanks, but no thanks. I'm choosing differently. Unless you do that, you're probably going to swing to the negative with things, which means you're going to miss opportunities that are right in front of you. You're not going to take risks. You're going to hold yourself back. You're not going to do things because you think you can't afford it. You're not going to take risks and contact somebody that could be the best person you ever recruited in your business because you're too scared to talk to them. You are going to hold yourself back and miss major opportunities if you don't talk yourself around the negativity. Okay? Rant over. Does that make sense? It's all up to you guys. There is no magic bullet to being successful. There are things that you can learn and skills that you need to learn in the online world, social media, the algorithm, Facebook advertising if you're doing it, branding, content creation. There is a whole lot of stuff that you need to learn on social media if you want to build your business on social media, and it moves fast. So you got to keep up with the skill level. But the skill level means nothing if in your mind you're still doubting whether you're capable of doing it. You're still doubting what your brand is. You're still doubting the content you're putting out there. You're still doubting yourself, so you're not doing live videos. If that doubt always continually creeps in about who you are, what you're doing, and what you're striving for, it's going to be very hard for you to be successful. So change your thoughts, change your life. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is bad. Everything is a learning curve. So if you've had challenges, it's just a learning curve. It makes you the person that you are today. It builds your character and gives you strength to move forward, to be the better person because you know better. You're learning better. And you can have a strong mindset if you choose to. If you don't choose to and give in to feeling bad and negative about yourself, then, that's your choice. Choose wisely. It's in your control. Okay? So, Gloria's comment. So I think I'm self-sabotaging myself for sure. Most people do, Gloria. You're not alone. I do it to myself. And I gave you Mel Robbins' example because she does it to herself. You know, the difference between Mel and probably all of us is she doesn't give in to it. She tells her brain within a second, bugger off, I'm staying, I'm early, I'm going to write in my notebook for half an hour, and I will do my yoga class because I know my yoga class is good for me. She's trained her brain to catch it really quickly. Most of us are going to need to do it because she's done it over and over and over and over again. Most of us are still learning about this kind of stuff. So this is where we start. We start learning and practicing to change our thoughts because you'll do what Gloria just mentioned. We self-sabotage ourselves. Some people get a little bit of success and I've done this. My mentor told me off for this because I went, well, that was awesome. I'll probably never achieve that again. That's what I told myself. And he said, Helen, why would you even say that? If you've done something once, you can do it again and again and again and again. Let's leverage it. Don't talk yourself into the fact that you'll never do it again because that's exactly what will happen. You'll never do it again. So self-sabotage is a big piece of it, Gloria. Absolutely. How do you speed that word condition? Do you mean spell? Scotoma? Is that the one you're talking about, Olive? So scotoma. And it's called a psychologically induced blind spot. And that's from Kerwin Rae. So, yes, scotoma, scotoma. It's a thing. Carol, this sounds just like me. I need to train my brain. I have to get rid of negative thoughts. We all do. We all do. That's why I love this video out of the week, because this is more powerful than anything that I'll teach you about the algorithm or social media and stuff like that. None of that helps you if you don't have the right mindset. We know this is a mindset business if you're in this business, don't we? Home-based business. Matthew, I'm involved in multiple projects and I ignored the part of other people telling me not to take on too much and do things. Well, I mean, that comes purely down to you, Matthew. Sometimes we can spread ourselves too thin, and we can take on too much. So we do a little bit of a lot of things okay, but we don't do anything really, really well because we're spreading ourselves too thin. This is where I'm at this year in 2020. I'm making some changes because I do a lot of different things, a lot of things that you guys don't even realize I do. Some of you would know, but I still do consulting accounting work. I teach at the gym. There's lots of different things that I still do. This is not the only thing that I do. So I spread myself very thin sometimes when I do like video challenges on top of what I do and other projects and stuff like that. So it's not bad to do multiple things as long as you can control it, because multiple things, little things done okay, I would rather do less things really, really well. So it's something to take into consideration. How much time do you have? What are your skill levels at? Do you need to get really, really, really good at one thing rather than okay at a few little things? So that's all part of each and our own evaluation. That's the problem with shiny object syndrome. We're here, we're there, we're looking here, we're learning this, we're learning that, and we're learning a little bit of everything. So we're kind of learning lots, but it's not having any kind of impact because we're not really getting good at any one thing. So we should get really good at something and then leverage it in the other businesses. So we have to think, smart about what we're doing and where we spend our time and, stuff like that. Okay. Selena, I love this. I'm so ready to. Awesome. Hey, Sean, how are you? Good to see you on. I just keep going, even with the odd tear. It's okay to have a tear, Matthew. And we're human. So don't think you're not going to have negative thoughts. Don't think you're not going to cry. Don't think you're not going to beat yourself up. Don't think that you're not going to think that you're not good enough and all those kind of things. I still think that stuff all the time. I'm just quicker to get rid of those thoughts now because I've got a high level of awareness that it doesn't do me any good to stay in those thoughts. So that's all you're trying to do. Just get rid of the negativity a lot quicker. Work on it and train your brain to think positive and think of the possibilities in life. Not the fact that you can't do something, can't get more money, can't earn more money, all those kind of things. You can do anything you want to do. And at least when you open the door to that way of thinking, you will see opportunities when they present themselves. Unless you think that way, you are missing opportunities. Guarantee it. Okay? Yeah, Sean, don't hold on to that crap. It's not healthy for any of us. Thanks, Helen. I needed this today. Good. I hope at least one person, if it helps you, I'm happy about that. 2020, the year of difference, choice, change, and opportunity. Well said, Helen. I love that. Did you see that video of, I'm presuming you're talking about the video of Mel's. Yeah, I often watch Mel's videos because she's got really good things to say. Hi, Helen. 12-hour workday, but I'm catching a little of your live. Oh, well, nice to see you here, Laurie. So, yeah, rest up if you've had a 12-hour workday. I have a 24-hour less cry and whatever, haha, then I try to move on. Awesome, Selena. That's fabulous. You make all the wrong decisions when you hold on to crap. Yeah, and you don't see things for what they really are. You don't see the salt. You don't see the sauce. You don't see things that are right in front of you because you're still holding on to your subconscious things that you're attracting. It's not there. It could be right there. Your next successful move could be right on your fingertips. But you might not be seeing it because you're telling yourself it's too hard, it's too expensive, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Sean, needed this today. Good. So that's 2 people. I'm happy now. Very true. Those limiting beliefs suck. They do. Currently changing that too. Good to hear. I'm training my brain now. Just been learning this for the last few weeks. Good to hear. Matthew, I'm proud to be part of LGBTQ plus and disability community. I have multiple disabilities and educate people every day. Awesome. Constantly strive for the better no matter what day I went through. Fabulous, Matthew. That's all we can do. Okay. So, Mel, I found being so new, I needed to learn an overview of everything and now hopefully focus on the specifics. And that's a really good point, Mel. We need a perspective. You need an overview, you need some perspective, then you can get into the specifics of what and drill down to what you actually need to be successful. For some of you, you might need to work on some personal development and mindset and these kind of things. Others, you might be working on that and now you're ready for some more specifics about branding, content creation, funnels, Facebook ads, whatever it is that you're learning in social media, okay? Shauna, I'll leave it on this comment. Love, love, love this. Thank you. So thank you, Shauna. I think that's 3 people that got something. So, you know, thank you for your feedback. I really appreciate that because this is the powerful stuff that we need to do every day. And when those negative thoughts sink in, thank your brain for it, but switch it around. You can do anything you want to do. Just open your mind to endless possibilities and then you'll see them. Okay. So, yeah, just think about that, take it on, but don't just think about it, do something with it. Like actually put into action, retraining your thoughts. So it actually means something. I don't want you to just listen to this stuff, agree with me, and then still go back to your negative thoughts. I want you to listen to this, have a really high level of awareness of the way that you think and turn those thoughts around if they're negative. Okay. So thank you guys. I love your input. I appreciate you guys being here and giving me your thoughts as well. Back to normal live videos 5 days a week now. So this is my rant over for the week. We will get back to training tomorrow, same time, same place. For those of you that were life members and did the last video challenge, like completed the last video challenge and you're a life member before you completed the video challenge, we have a special live Zoom call just for you guys. I've sent out to the link that everybody that indicated to me that wanted to be on that call. If I've missed anyone, you need to message me. Up above is a reminder about the branding course starting next week. If you do not know what your brand is, if you need to fine tune your brand, even if you've got an existing page but your branding is all over the place. So it's not only people that need to create a business page and a brand. It could be for those of you that have already got a business page, but you want to redefine your brand. If you need help with branding, I will work with you for a month starting next week on let's establish your brand and content creation and getting people to your page and all the rest of it. So those details are above. But if you are in my coaching community, you get a $50 discount. So you need to message me for a separate link, not that link, a separate link, which includes the $50 discount. Okay. Thank you guys. I'm so appreciative of you and everybody that turns up live and actually shares their thoughts with me as well. And I look forward to seeing you same time, same place tomorrow. So see you then, guys. Bye.